Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Beer Geek Nation. I'm your host, Chris. Thank you so much for joining me once again for another beer review. And today, guys, we are looking at a beer that I have been feverishly waiting for it to hit my market, come out here. This, my friends, is from Oskar Blues. This is the Deviant's Dale IPA, an 8% IPA, as it says on the can. This one falls basically in between Dale's Pale Ale, which is probably my favorite Pale Ale, and Gubna, which is their Imperial IPA, coming around 10%. This one just came out. It's basically an amped up version of Dale's Pale Ale. It's been on tap for a while, but this is the first time in cans. This is also the first time for them to can in 16-ounce cans, or a tall boy, as they call it on a can. So really excited about this one. Let me get into a glass so you guys know how it smells, tastes, and give you the final verdict on Oskar Blues Deviant Dale. All right, guys, the appearance on the Deviant Dales, it is absolutely gorgeous. Honestly, one of the best beers I've ever seen. It's a beautiful sunset orange, dark orange at the top. As it gets near the bottom, it's a golden yellow, tons of carbonation streaming off the bottom of the glass, hazy as hell. And there's a beautiful 3 to 4 finger of an off-white, almost white head on there, rocky, kind of ocean cresting on a beach kind of vibe to it. Tons of lacing, not really getting too much alcohol legs in there, but it's kind of hard to see because of the massive head on this one that is sticking around like crazy. Just an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous beer. All right, guys, the aroma on Deviant Dale's IPA. Wow, yeah, definitely some summit hops in this one. And when I say that, immediately I'm getting an onion, I'm getting a garlic, immediately, I mean right off the top. A little bit of citrus in there. I'm definitely getting some grapefruit, maybe a little bit of pine needle, a nice kind of malt sweetness to it. But I gotta tell you, it smells exactly like Gubna did. That big, oniony, garlicky, kind of earthy, herbal, spicy beer. Just, it's a crazy smelling beer. All right, guys, the taste on Deviant Dale's IPA from Oskar Blues. Finally, cheers. This is the perfect mix between Dale's Pale Ale and Gubna. If Gubna and Dale's Pale Ale had a slightly lower ABV, slightly less oniony, more grapefruity baby, this is what it would be. Right at the front of the tongue, there's a massive kick of hops, a big kind of sweet, citrusy bitterness. Middle of the mouth, though, this thing is big onion, big garlic, big spicy herbal characters, a nice bready, sweet breadiness to it. Definitely, like I said, summit hops, so that classic onion and garlic flavor. Tastes a lot like Gubna in the middle of the mouth. The aftertaste, though, is where it gets interesting. It's more of a dry finish. I'm getting more of the grapefruit, more of like a pine needle-y, slightly bready character, which I'm getting more of the kind of the Dale's Pale Ale character out of it. 8%, you don't taste the alcohol at all. You do definitely feel it a little bit as a warming beer. It's got massive mouthfeel, and I'm assuming that's from the carbonation. Just coats your mouth with these big hop flavors. It is a very, very hop-forward IPA. There's not a whole lot of malt, but the hops that are in this thing are just a plethora of flavors, and some of them you may have never had. If you've never had Gubna and you can get this, get it. If you want to know what an oniony or garlicky beer it is, definitely taste this. It's just crazy, crazy stuff, and it works really, really well. All right, guys, so the final verdict on the Deviant Dale's IPA from Oskar Blues Brewing, 8% alcohol by volume in 4 packs, available now. Guys, I have got to give this one an A. This is one of the most interesting IPAs that I've had in a long time. Just a very interesting, well-crafted IPA, and I don't know that there's another one on the market that tastes exactly like this, and that's really, really a tip of the hat for this beer. It's awesome stuff. So with that said, guys, it's going to get an A from me. And remember, folks, life is too short. Drink amazing beers, even if they taste like onions and garlic. Cheers.